Hello everybody, my name is Anna. Welcome to my channel, Anna Always Reading. Today we're talking about a topic that is very near and dear to my heart, and that is diversity in young adult books. It is actually February 2nd? Yeah, February 2nd, and that means Black History Month started yesterday. Yes, my favorite month of the year, to be honest with you. And diversity in young adult books has been a very prevalent topic, I think, within the last couple of months on BookTube, so I thought, why not make a video about it? So let's get down to business. So let me explain something. As you can see, I'm Black, and I've been Black since I was born, and I've been reading ever since I was a little girl. But when I was a little girl, most of the little girls in books that I was reading were white. Like Junie B. Jones, Amy Cahill, and Massey Block. Those are my three favorite characters, and they were all white. I never read I've never read a book from a little Black girl's point of view when I was that age, and that's awful, to be honest with you. I never really connected with a character on that level because those books just didn't exist. And when I did find books with Black characters, all the characters they were in an urban setting, they lived in the hood and they played basketball. If you can relate to that, that's amazing, and those books would be really good for you reading about that sort of thing. But I cannot play basketball to save my life. I'm so bad. And number two, I grew up in the suburbs, so I just did not relate at all to those books, so I never read them. So I never really read books when I was younger from anybody who wasn't white, which is actually super duper bad. Growing up, I always read books from white girls' points of view or little white boys, and that I never really noticed it because that was just the norm for me. But as I'm continuing my life and that authors are actually starting to write books with diversity, which I am super duper happy about, I think that it's important to talk about how diversity is actually written in young adult books. So here today I have two books, Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda by Becky Abertail and Proxy by Alex London. Both of these books, this one is super duper popular, this one isn't talked about as much, have elements of diversity. This one has gay characters and this one has a brown boy as a character. But these books both are diverse, but they are diverse in very different ways. So this is kind of an opinion video now. I think diversity should be written into young adult books, but as I just said, it's an opinion video, so if you guys think something else, tell me down below. We have to talk about this because not having diverse books or not talking about them isn't going to change anything, you know? So let me tell you about Simon versus the Homo Sapiens Agenda. If you don't know, it follows Simon, boy, he likes this guy, he's confused. Everyone else is talking about it. I don't really want to get into it. But Simon is white. He's a white boy, and I think he falls for, I don't remember, somebody else. He falls for another boy. But I just remember there being one Black character. I read this in 2015, I think. 2015 or early 2016. And he played basketball. And that was the only Black character in this book, and he played basketball, and that really stuck with me. Throughout the whole story, I just remember that. This and fan art by someone else. The two only Black characters played basketball, and I just remembered that. Proxy, on the other hand, is a dystopian YA fiction novel. Main character is a brown boy, and he is the proxy for this really rich kid. So in this society, you can't touch rich kids, so the proxy gets their punishment, right? So he, the main character, he's also gay as well, but he is a person of color. So as you can see, these books kind of have similar elements. They are both LGBTQ books, but the main difference in these books is how the characters are portrayed. In Simon vs. the Homo Sapiens Agenda, that's all they seem to talk about, skin color, and I understand that that is an important element in certain books, but it did not need to be as important as it was in this book, especially because there was one Black character. In Proxy, however, the characters, there was a lot of people with different skin colors, and they talked about their skin color once in their description, and that was it. They didn't go on and on about, oh, this character's Black, he's white, he's brown, la 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 la. That wasn't the focus of the story. And in my opinion, that's how we should start talking about diversity in young adult books. In some stories, Allegedly, that recently come out, and another one, I think it's The Hate You Give. Skin color is obviously super duper important in those stories. I haven't read Allegedly yet. I've just heard about it. But in The Hate You Give, that's the main problem in the book, the color of people's skin. So in those stories, yes, you need to go back and talk about the color of the person's skin. You need to be like, yeah, he was black, he was white. But in like Simon versus the Homo sapiens agenda, this is a contemporary Roman story. You didn't need to talk about everybody's skin color all the time. And I just feel like as we move on in like learning about diversity and talking more about diverse characters, we need to learn that to be more diverse, you can't necessarily continue talking about being diverse. Like, there's a point in which you have to just be like, yeah, this book is diverse, here's the color of this person's skin, and that's it. And that's how we will progress to become more of a diverse society, in my opinion. Just like in this book. This book, the skin color wasn't important. It was just that some people were just poor and some people were rich. Like, it didn't matter the skin color. It just so happened to be what it was. And I really thought that was an excellent element in the story. Both these books are really good. Like, this is just me talking about the way that the characters were portrayed with the skin color, but that is only one element of each one of these stories. They're both super duper good. I'm pretty sure I gave them both 4 out of 5 stars. I really enjoyed them. You should check them out. I'll link them down below. But as I stated at the beginning of this video, it is officially Black History Month, so I think I'm going to be talking more about diversity on this channel within this upcoming month, and like just in general, because it's a topic that's super important to me. As I said earlier as well, that this is an opinion video, so I want to hear your opinions. Tell me down below what you think about diversity in young adult books. Did you agree with me? Did you absolutely think I'm talking nonsense? Comment it down below. If you want to see my face more often, remember to press subscribe. Check out my last videos. I'll link them in the cards. If you like this video, remember to press like. All my social media will be down below. And remember, reading today, reading tomorrow, reading fivever. Bye!